Do you like relaxing at home or going out in the evening? Why? Well, it depends. On the one hand, I enjoy getting a rest at home on Saturdays because my entire family gets together and has a family dinner. When eating our meal, we tend to watch a great comedy and laugh a lot. On the other hand, I love hanging out with my friends a couple of times per week, attending nightclubs and the local cinema. My friends always have some practical jokes to share. When you go out for an evening, what do you like to do? My friends and I sometimes go fishing in the evening. We usually run fishing competitions and determine the best fish catcher. I personally get much pleasure out of this fun pursuit. Other times, my family and I take long strolls in the local park, taking some pictures of stunning landscape and of each other. How popular is it with other people in your country? While some people pursue the same activities as I do, simply because I often see them in the local park while walking there and at a catching spot while catching some fish, others don't do anything like that because they are sort of computer addicts who tend to spend much time playing video games and surfing the internet at home. Is there any kind of entertainment that you don't like? Why not? To tell the truth, I dislike watching horror movies because they cause unnecessary stress and anxiety that affect my academic performance and sleep. Describe one of your friends. You should say how you met, how long you have known each other, how you spend time together, and explain why you like this person. Let me describe my best friend to you named Konstantin. We first met when both of us were about 15 years old, studying in grade 10. He was all into reading books and sharing some breathtaking stories derived from his favorite books. All these stories sparked my interest so much that I decided to read as much as he did and to establish a friendship with him. We have been friends for about a decade. My mate and I like reading the same books and discussing the most interesting chapters. We tend to argue over some events that have been illustrated in the books we've read by pointing out strong and weak points made by the authors. By determining what character is right and which one is wrong, we learn how to convey our thoughts clearly and how to comprehend a context properly. Our friendship truly unites us and broadens our knowledge. I hope that our true friendship will last over the next several decades. What do you think the most important qualities for friends to have? I'm convinced that a true friend must be highly reliable and hilarious. Primarily, reliability is an important quality for a friend to have. If my friend, for example, has promised to come over to my house to help me repair my broken table, he must keep his promise unless an emergency has happened to him or his loved ones. In addition to being reliable, my friend should have a great sense of humor. For instance, I expect my friend to watch some great comedies together and remember some punchlines that we can use together in various awkward situations. Which are more important to people, their family or friends? Why? It is felt that family members are far more essential to people than their friends for the following reasons. On the one hand, family members have a heightened sense of responsibility and commitment to each other. For example, parents are ready to sacrifice their own free time in order to feed their children, to walk with them, and to treat them when their kids get sick. Similarly, these children are ready to do household chores, helping around the house, although these tasks might be unpleasant for them. On the other hand, most friends hang out with each other based on some fun activities that they share. For instance, two friends are passionate about playing tennis. Therefore, they get together, play tennis, chat for a while, and drift apart. If one of them quits playing this kind of sport, they are less likely to maintain their friendship for a long time. Based on this analysis, it is clear that family members are more important to people than their friends. What do you think causes friendships to break up? It is argued that the most common reason for friendship termination is betrayal. For instance, if one of two friends has revealed confidential information to the general public, although he has promised not to do that, this misconduct is likely to cause the collapse of friendship between these two friends. What other types of relationship, apart from friends or family, are important in people's lives today? It is said that business partnership is vital for those who run common enterprise. For example, one of the business partners acts as a major investor for business, whereas another one acts as a creative manager who comes up with some extraordinary projects that generate much income for their business. This mutual business relation is beneficial for both of them. Have relationships with neighbors where you live changed in recent years? How? Yes, they have, for the better. Most adult neighbors have begun to play common sports. For example, my next-door neighbors and all our adult family members play football at the local stadium on a regular basis. Thus, we have gotten closer to each other than ever before. Likewise, children who live in the same community get together to ride bikes around their neighborhoods and to play video games in computer clubs. As has been proven, relationships with neighbors have been developed over the last several years. How important is it for a person to spend some free time alone? Why or why not? I believe it is crucial to spend a few moments alone for two reasons. Primarily, one can relax by reading some interesting books, watching some fun movies, and getting a nap. For example, I like reading several pages of an interesting book before going to bed. This recreational activity takes about 30 minutes that refreshes my mind and eliminates an excessive amount of stress. Secondly, one should be alone for a while to analyze what he or she has already done, what results have been achieved, and what further actions should be taken to reach extra positive accomplishments in the near future.